We read tarot. I mean, that is what we do. That is what we do here. We read the tarot. So, please join me to Saturday morning edition. There's also the Saturday night edition. If you missed it, if you wanted to see it, but you weren't here, I'll be back tonight. I'll be back in 12 hours. So, I'm always here. Join me, won't you? Today or tonight or something. Maybe tomorrow. Never know. Never know. YOLO. What is going on? How are you doing? It is good to see you. So, Wolf and Sophia, how are you both doing? Preeti, hello. How is it going? All right. Alexia, welcome. What is up? And Dyron, welcome back, Dyron. It's good to see you. Regina, welcome. How are you doing? All right. When will Jay accept my love? Good morning, Marianne. Good morning to you as well. Diana, hello. Good morning. All right. Wondering if W will marry me. I'm doing well. Thank you. When will Jay unblock me? Okay. Preeti. So Jay blocked you. And you want to know when they will accept your love, probably after they unblocked you. Probably. I'm just saying. We're going out on a limb here. We're saying that maybe you need to be unblocked first, and then they could accept your love. How can I select for Astro Yogi as a tarot reader? I've applied today. General love reading for the future. YOLO, let's try it out. Let's try it out. And Janet, thank you for your subscription there. All right. Let's check out the good stuff for YOLO. YOLO. Let's hope we don't have to YOLO. Dyron. How can I select Astro Yogi as a tarot reader? I've applied today. Well, check it out. Let's see. Let's see about that. I have no idea what Astro Yogi. Astro Yogi tarot reader. How can I select for Astro Yogi as a tarot reader? So you want to know, I don't understand the question. You want to know how's it going to work out? You want to know how's Astro Yogi going to work out for you? Is that sort of where we're going with this? So is it just kind of the thing where we're grabbing the Hobbit tarot, by the way? It's just one of those things to where you're trying to get it going and then you just want to see how it is going to be. Is that it? Regina, your boyfriend current feelings. There you go. MFK, welcome. What is going on? Sure, MFK, please post your question. Please post your question. We will see about that. Preeti still wants to know about being blocked. Preeti, you got to be unblocked to get that love. You got to be unblocked to get that love, you know? Will they select me or not? All right. So you want to know if you're going to be selected for it, not if it's going to work out. I get it. I get it. Sophia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Check that out. Sophia, thank you for the $2 there. So, Sophia, let me know what your question is. I appreciate you as always. Sophia is like the channel superwoman there, Sophia. So everybody say thank you to Sophia for being amazing. Raina, speaking of amazing, what is going on? What is going on? Sunset Melodies and Crystal and Swati joined. Welcome. How you doing? All right. I'm doing fantastic. As always, I'm doing great. I woke up, I had my coffee. We're going to do some private readings today, and then we're going to hop into some cards. It's pretty exciting over here, I'm just saying. So, the King of Swords, well, are they going to accept you or not? You seem to have somebody that is quite serious. You seem to have somebody that's quite serious. Wolfie and Robin, welcome. How you doing? We got somebody that's pretty serious. The King of Swords is normally like a military leader or somebody that's definitely in charge. Somebody that doesn't mess around, doesn't waste a lot of time. It seems they're very serious for an Astro Yogi type acceptance as well. The Eight of Wands the Empress and the King of Coins. I think ultimately you will get selected. The Eight of Wands points to a rapid movement as we get moving, rapidly moving into this. The Empress reversed. It's almost like this may not be as good of a match as you originally thought it would. So I think you're in a situation where you have an idea of what's coming, but reality is going to be a bit different than the idea in your head about whatever it is. So keeping that in mind, the Emperor sort of points to that. Ultimately, yes or no question that you asked, I think that it's a yes. I think the King of Coins says, yes, you do get accepted. I don't see any like issues or roadblocks or anything else as far as the acceptance is concerned. Just remember that it could be a bit different than what is in your head as far as that goes. Sophia, thank you again for your donation. Sophia wants to know. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Welcome every day. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Sister's marriage come to a legal end. All right. In the next 2 years. That's a broad time frame. Let's check that out. SN. All right. Get that going indeed. So what is a good sister's marriage deck? Oh, what's a good heartbreak deck? Oh, I'm so tired of the Muse, man. I don't like the Muse. I don't like the Muse. I mean, that probably makes me a bad person. Probably makes me evil inside not to like the Muse Tarot, but I'm burned out. I've burned out of it. I think I need to make a video about tarot I'm burned out of using. And there's a bunch of them. But, you know, there's always those people that love the tarot still, and they will hit dislike on that video so quick. They'll hit dislike so quick. But that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. Speaking of like, hit that like button if you like this video. I'm here 9 times a week. I come in here and I read for all of you. So if you like that, hit that like button. Give me some encouragement. Give me some feedback. I appreciate you. And obviously hit subscribe as well. I appreciate that too. We got all sorts of cool stuff coming out this weekend. Sunset Melodies, hello. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So this weekend we got tarot news, and I've already started filming it, and I'm hyped about it. That's coming out, I think, today or maybe tomorrow. There's a lot. That takes a lot of work. I got to say, tarot news is a lot of work. All right, we have a marriage coming to an end, and we need to get it. We need to get it dead fairly quickly. It looks like it's going to be pretty quick. So your basic thing is a yes or no question. Will it come to an end? And we have a please no Victorian tarot. Okay. Sunset Melodies is like, I hate that Victorian tarot. You use it all the time. You're burning me out there, Tarot Oracle. Sunset Melodies is on target. I like when people have a preferred deck. Here you go. Rishu, hello. How are you doing? All right. So yeah, it's coming to an end. We sort of see this here. The Sun reversed. The Two of Wands, Domain. Domain is a bit of a looking out at what we own, looking out into the future, and having the power to do something with that. So Domain is a pretty powerful card. The Tower reversed means the big shakeups are kind of already over. So you have a situation where you don't have any huge crumbling tower situation. It's already down. So it looks like that this has been coming. And is a trending into the next stage. So the Tower has fallen, things are going down, and the Tower reverse says it's already down. So the House of Cards are on the floor. They're on the floor. Hooping Rabbit, hello, how are you doing? So, you know, we're sort of there already. It's been coming. It's coming. So if you're looking for a yes or no, it's definitely a yes. Domain, we have the power to do something about this. It's not a dead end for us. the tower, it's already crumbled. The Eight of Cups, the traditional upset, everything is broken up, we're leaving, we're exiting. The Eight of Cups points to that exit, that sadness as we exit one situation and move into the next one. And the Sun reverse says that, yeah, we're coming to an end. It's pretty much an end. The Sun is probably the most powerful card in the deck, in my opinion. When it's upright, it points to a very bright future. The Sun illuminates. So you're talking about illuminating all of this other stuff. And when it's reversed, we're bringing in that darkness. We're bringing in the end. So the end is near. I do think that it will end, not quickly. Every legal proceeding is messy. It takes a long time to get any legal things done, especially if people don't agree on it. In other words, it's not something where they can just put out a piece of paper and the other person signs it and has a nice day. I think there's more complexity to it because there's money involved and all of these other things involved. So, I mean, there is that. There is that. But definitely coming to an end. Definitely coming to an end. Has to go through its legal course, the legal pathway, the legal course. It has to come to an end. Let's see. Sunset Melodies wants a personality profile of the person they're going to love. Personality profile of the person they're going to love. Let's check it out. Lotus, link in the description for sending money. Just let me know that you sent it, and I got my phone over here, and I will look at my phone and verify. You can throw out some questions, and we'll check it out. All right, what do we want to use for this? I like the traditional Light Seers Tarot. I think my biggest fear here, Julie, what is going on? I think my biggest fear here is I get my Waterfall Tarot, I get it, I put it on the table and I do readings with it, and somebody says, don't use that frickin' Waterfall Tarot for my reading. I think that's like my worst thing. I'll be like, what? Why? MFK, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. MFK wants a simple yes or no. A simple yes or no? That's all you want? We just have a yes-no throwdown? We can do that. We can do that. MFK, I hope you get the Sun card because that's part of your name. That's part of your name. I mean, I'm just saying. CM, will the building I work at open before August? Well, that is a good question. Let's check that out. CM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as always. Check it out about that building. I love the what. See, everybody, I love the waterfall. There you go. I hope it looks good. I am going to print a prototype next week. Next week, we're getting a prototype of my tarot because I'm 50% done. 50% done. Sun card. All right. I'll call you Sun card. Sun card, you're up next. For now, we want a personality profile. The Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Wands. I mean, overall, this is a pretty good profile, I have to say. The Emperor makes it nice. The Emperor makes it nice. If you're looking for a profile of somebody, we want to get in love with them. We want to get somebody that is in a relationship, a man. Emperor is a very strong person. It means a person's strong. They have inner strength. They're not going to give up on things easy. They're not going to be just wussing out of stuff that they need to be standing up and doing. They're going to be reliable. They're going to be dependable. I mean, it's kind of sort of what you want as well, right? The Emperor, a very strong family person, somebody that is going to be excited and pretty much up as far as that is concerned. They do have depression. We do have some problems with depression. A lot of people have problems with depression. What is it? I think it was like 30% or 50% of people are on antidepressants or something. The Nine of Swords points to depression if you're looking at a personality profile. So we have these problems of the bad dreams or, hopelessness sometimes where we don't get what we want, we can't get what we want. It sort of makes us depressed here. It also could come from overachievers, you know, those people that are just a bit too much into the achievement. So they're constantly just hammering away at stuff, trying to achieve all that. Hey, thank you for your donation. Let me know your question. I appreciate you. But then now it sort of points to a depression. So again, you can get on medications, you can get counseling, get over that. It's not going to be a problem. The Page of Wands, the depression does affect their behavior sometimes, though, to where the Page of Wands, you want to go forth, you want to start project. When we're talking about a page, we're talking about starting something. And they have issues starting the project. I think once the project is going, or once they're sort of assigned to the project, they don't have much problems with it. But getting that initial boost, getting that boon in there and getting it started, they have some problems sometimes with it. The Seven of Wands, again, they're also a bit defensive about stuff. So if you bring something up, and I mean, it's feeling like a water sign at this point. I'm going to go with a water sign. Feeling like a water sign based upon the personality profile. The Emperor does take charge, though. Once they're in, once they're committed, once they're real about it, once they really feel it and get going on it, then they can get it done. But getting started, you're going to have to give them a push to get started on that. I don't think that's going to be a big problem, but you got a mix of strength with weakness. You got a mix of a good person there. I mean, you know, you don't want so much strength that they're just over the top and like a military dictator or something like that. But yeah, you have a nice little combo there. Sun card. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hey, boss, saw your donation. Thank you so much. And what, Jesus, Lotus, thank you for your donation. Lindsay, thank you for your donation. And Sonia, thank you for your other donation. Let me know all of your questions. I appreciate you. Lotus, that is a very large donation. Thank you, Lotus, very much. Okay, cool. Lotus, did you have a question? Let me know. All right. Can I trust ATH around DSD? Can I trust this person around this other person? What's a good trust one? We can use the romantic Victorian. Just kidding. I mean, we can use the Thoth. A nice yes or no question there. Throwing it down. There you go. Heba, what is your question? Throw it out there. Okay, Heba, Sonia, and Lotus. Let me know your questions. I got your donations. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you hanging out here. We're just sort of casual Saturday morning. It's turning into a busy Saturday morning. That's good. That's good. I love a busy morning. The smell of, what's that Apocalypse Now quote? The smell of war in the morning, or no, what was it? I forgot what it was. Anyway, yeah, Lotus Lee, post your question. I appreciate you, Lotus Lee. What do you see for me in love? Lotus Lee will check that out. All right. Husband caused trouble. All right. Yeah, that was part of your original question. Sorry about that. That was part of your original question. We just sort of threw it down there. All right. Sister gets the divorce. What's coming from me in love? Okay. I appreciate you. So, yes or no? Yes or no? Can I trust ATH around DSD? Napalm, that's it. Napalm in the morning. I think that we have some problems with that. I think that we have some problems with the issues with trust. And you see this across here. One of the big factors here is the Hanged Man, followed by just this overwhelming feeling of regret. It's like that we just have some regret. We have some problems. We have some emotional angst from this situation. And we see that with the Hanged Man. We're learning quickly. Something's up. Something's not right. We figured it out. Fairly quickly. It's not something where they're a master at subtlety. They are very good at hiding things. They just have overall a general feel of distrust around them. Entertainment purposes only, obviously. one of the factors here around that distrust is they have no, it's like the accomplishments that they have are something where they regret something. Poppy, hello, what is going on? So good to see you. So when you have this very proud card of the Knight looking over all of their accomplishments, looking over all of their good stuff, you have this feeling of regret, of they've done something they don't like. They're not too fond of some people. They're not too fond of some things. Poppy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, overall, yes or no, I would say they can't be trusted. Again, entertainment purposes only. Obviously, don't base your trust in another human being based upon a fat man reading tarot cards on the internet, right? I mean, don't use that solely. But I think the Hanged Man points to enlightenment, clearing up things. I think we have the feeling. I think that we have an overall intuitive feel of something's up. And we have that emotional disconnect or the emotional angst from this. So I think it's going to be pretty obvious what the solution is, or what the answer is here anyway. But again, entertainment purposes only. All right. CM wants to know about the, so Heba had a question. What will happen between me and my husband? Will the divorce or continue for good? Will we divorce or is it good? Divorce or no? HB? Divorce or no? Lisa, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you for all the new people in chat, the new people hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Hey, Bob, we're going to get a divorce. But all the new people, we got to show them the money trick. All the new people here, none of them have seen the money trick. They're all like, what's the money trick? All right. So we go out, and we're going to buy some tarot cards. We got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 that we need to use to get some tarot cards. You can't get a lot of tarot cards for that amount of money. It's difficult. It's difficult. But all you do is go like that, and it becomes $100. Now we can go shopping. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 mass market decks. Or I can get a couple of Kickstarters from the newfound cash. But I'm just saying, that's the money trick. If you like that, you know, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got magic, literal magic over here. You never know what you're going to get on the channel. But you are going to get today, though, the Anna K. Because I love the Anna K Tarot. Love me, the Anna K. If I could find the button, that'd be great. That would be great. Everybody likes the money trick. Lotus Lee, I appreciate you so much. Robin Freeman loves it. The money trick you get. I mean, the money trick's pretty popular. I mean, you know, I would say you got to hit. If you like the money trick, hit that like button. Show me some love over here. I love love. I love love. It just slather me with that like button, and I'll just, you know, roll around in it. Like one of the romance movies where they roll around in the leaves in the romance movie, you know. I'll do that with all of them likes. I'm just saying, that's what I do. At the end of the stream, I roll around in all of those likes, and I just, you know, that's kind of weird, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know, the romantic movies, you always wonder, after they roll around in those leaves, how many, like, bug bites do they have on them? I'm just saying. That's a lot of bugs. I'm not a fan of bugs. Just saying. Okay. All right. Let's move on from rolling around in the leaves. I'm not sure how we got started on that. But are we going to get a divorce or no? How is the divorce going to go? How is the divorce going to go? Oh my, we make a video. I'm not sure. Make a video of what? Make a video of what? I know this trick, Mr. Oracle. I should hope so. Easy Money by Patrick Page has been around quite some time. Quite some time indeed. All right. Find Heba. Let's find the exact wording of Heba's question there, because I'm kind of curious. All right. Check your square. Put me on the list. I did check the square. Put you on the list. What about me and my husband? Will we divorce or continue for good? So divorce or no? The page sort of fishing in that. I think there's some strategy going on with your divorce right now. So exactly how many tricks? Probably 200. I probably have 200 tricks. Most of them are not designed for video. So you got to sort of choose your battles with video tricks. The Four of Wands, the divorce is going to proceed. There's a lot of worry about money here. What's going on with the money? Hey, ba, let me know about the money. There's a lot of worry, a lot of thought, a lot of concern, a lot of nightmares around money in this particular thing. We have the page worrying about money. We have holding on to our money. Money is getting shifted around. Money is getting moved, and there's strategies and talks and whispers in the background. There's a lot of activity around that. A lot of sort of the separation, making sure we get things separated and all of that stuff. So the divorce is just bleeding all over the table here. It really is bleeding all over the table. So the divorce is happening. It looks like from here. Entertainment purposes only. But the divorce looks very strong. The Four of Wands reversed points to the disruption of the home. The Four of Wands, according to one book, it looks like an old Jewish wedding setup with the wands and the cloths and whatnot. Four of Wands being reversed points to the end of home, the end of that feel, the end of that connection. Hanging on to what we have with the money, the resources are a big, big factor here. And you see that with the page. They're sort of fishing around, talking about it, discussing it, trying to get strategies up and running. And the separation is pretty much a thing. The separation, the removal of each other from each other is a thing. And that looks like it's being in progress right now. So that definitely doesn't look good for staying together. So if you're looking for, will it end? That looks pretty strong there. That looks pretty strong there. All right, Sonia, I appreciate you. I sort of missed part 2 of your question. Sorry about that. So CM has a question. We'll hop to Sonia. We'll hop to Lindsay, and then to Lotus, and then to Poppy. So we're going back and forth. I know some of these aren't popping up on screen, but we do have a lot of square activity today. Thank you all. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. All right, Sonia wants to know cause trouble. Is that right, Sonia? Are they going to cause trouble or not? Lady, my day is going fantastic. I woke up, I had my coffee. I had a croissant this morning. I cheat. On weekends, I only eat fruits and vegetables, but on weekends in the morning, I have a croissant. And that is my cheat for the week. Otherwise, my diet is like a dream come true for a doctor. So if a doctor would review my diet, they'd be like, that's a good diet. And you know, I don't want to eat like that, but my health has jammed me into a corner. My health has jammed me into a corner. All right, Jadalyn, hello, what's going on? So we want to know, are they going to cause trouble or not? Have we got somebody? Are they going to troll? Are they going to troll? We got a good troll deck here. We'll try that out by Stephanie Lynn Paul. There you go. Croissant, I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. It's not something to where if my health took a dive from it, I would hang on to it. But, you know, I mean, there's that. There's that. But they're not bad at all. So there we go. People like the sound of shuffling. Here you go. Somebody wanted an hour of shuffling. I think that's a bit much. I think it's a bit much. But good news today. Tomorrow, we're going to have news. We're going to have news. Today is rather busy. But tomorrow we have the news program. I got it filming right there. Yeah, that money just slaps us in the face. That wasn't subtle at all for that money. Okay. You know, they're going to cause trouble. The moon, they don't like it. The Ace of Swords, they are going to communicate that they don't like it. So, tarot ASMR, exactly. Hey, we could have that. Could have like an hour of shuffling. Maybe I'll put like some dreamy video stuff on the video, and then I'll have just shuffling. Okay. So Sonia wants to know if they're going to cause trouble. They are upset. They are upset. Sadie, throw your question out there. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Jalen as well. There you go. But I mean, yeah, they have some problems with it. They're not happy. The Ace of Swords, they're going to tell you that they are not happy. So if you're worried about them communicating they are not happy, it's coming. The Ace of Swords says it's definitely on the way. That start of the communication, the start of thought, the start of ideas with that ace. The Page of Cups as well. Again, we're not happy. The Page of Swords, we're not dealing with it well. They're not dealing with it well. They're not happy. They're not dealing with it well. They're going to let you know. That's basically what we're saying here. Is it's not a pleasant situation for them. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, everybody doesn't have to be happy about everything, but they are going to communicate that it's not pleasant for them at all, and they don't like it. So, I mean, there you go. You have a bunch of hints for this. The Moon, that everyday activity has been disrupted. The emotional stuff is just tossed over. The Ace of Swords, I'm going to let you know about it. The Page of Cups, I'm not where I want to be in the Page of Swords. You remember the Page of Swords is the spy? They're good at dealing with everything. But when it's reversed, they're not good at dealing with this. They're not good at dealing with this. They're going to have the problems with it. So, I mean, I don't see any trouble. Let's define trouble here. I don't see any trouble like the Seven of Swords, where the theft, where you have that. I don't see anything like the Devil. I don't see anything destructive like the Tower. But they're unhappy, but I don't think they're going to cause a lot of trouble. So how do you define trouble? How do you define it? If you define it as they're unhappy and they're complaining about it, you're going to have that. If they're unhappy and they're trying to hack into your Facebook account or something else, I don't see that. I don't see that. But just beware that, I mean, you know, there's that wild thing going on there. Okay, so Lotus, what do you want to know about your love life? Lotus, what do you want to know about your love life? Let's find out. Are you currently hooked up, Lotus? Are you in love, Lotus? Do you have somebody you're looking at? Do you have somebody you're excited about? Are you waiting? Or do you already have somebody? Or is it something where you're looking for somebody? Lotus, let me know. In the meanwhile, we'll have tarot shuffling ASMR. ASMR. Yes, you're next. Crystal, you're next. There we go. So, we want to know about the love life forecast. The love life forecast. We're going to meet somebody nice? We got somebody cute coming? We got a cutie coming? Or we have a bunch of lame people on the line? We want to know these things. We want to know these things. Lotus, thank you for your donation. Again, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. All right, after the ASMR, some people say they like my voice. So you have ASMR and my voice. So should I include my voice in the ASMR? I don't know. I don't know. Crystal, you're next. You are next. Crystal, I promise. I promise you. Let's see. I'm not in love, but I'm wondering about somebody I met in 2017. The Seven of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Sun looks pretty good. Six of Pentacles looks pretty good as well. The Knight of Swords. I think that we end up getting somebody. We end up getting somebody. If you're worried about the person from 2017, we have a couple of possibilities. The one is the Knight of Cups. The other is the Knight of Swords. So I think the person in 2017 put a spell on you. I think they put a spell on you. Something happened. Lotus, something happened there. With the maybe, Lotus, maybe they had tarot ASMR with the shuffling or something, and you fell for it. You fell for it. You got excited about that. You're like, that sounds amazing. The shuffling of those cards, especially the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Something about that shuffling I just love. They put a spell on you. The Knight of Cups. Now go watch my video. Oh, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I got a video on the Knight, and we got 2 Knights in here. Now, the Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. I think that they did put something on you there. They got a little of that love. They put it all over. They slathered it on like peanut butter on a sandwich, and it hooked you. It hooked you. It did hook you. The 7 of Swords, you're looking at them returning. We're trying to get that action. We want that return. We want that sunshine. We're looking for this possibility and all of this other good stuff. But it doesn't look like somebody that you're going to be. I think it's more of a hope. I think it's more of a hope or more of a reach. So this is reach. So if you're looking for something that is in the possibility realm, this may not be it in the 2017 person. But I think other people are coming. But I think this particular person is a bit out of reach right now. We can, of course, hit them up on Facebook or whatever the thing is now, and you know, tell them COVID's over. COVID's not a thing anymore. Let's get together. How are you doing? MFK, hello. What is going on? Why won't I be able to trust ATH? All right, Sadie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sadie, let me know what your question is. But we have some problems with that. 2017 is a bit of a reach. I wouldn't lean on that. I wouldn't lean hard on that one. I would ease up on that one. Okay, so let's look at the future other than the 2017. I mean, I do think that, you know, if you want to hit them up and tell them, hey, COVID's over, let's get together. Is that a pickup line nowadays? COVID's over, let's get together. If you use that and you successfully pick somebody up with the line, COVID's over, let's get together, I want credit. I want credit. I want credit of that because I just made that up on the spot. And I think it's genius. I mean, I think it's genius. All right. It could be terrible and I could be delusional, but you know, I'm the tarot shuffler. I'm the shuffler ASMR guy. The Knight of Swords says we have somebody different coming in. I think that you run into somebody that gets you that initial attraction, that really gets you sparked, that really gets you excited. And we run into this person and we want to get into a relationship with them. It's something that's sort of spontaneous, dynamic, and it's interesting. It's something to where you just don't know what's going on. It's like that you've seen this person before. It's like that you have encountered something like this before, but you have this very, very strong, guttural, intuitive feel that I need to be with this person. I think you run into that person. They are an Aries. And I think they have that Aries feel, that fire sign. It could be not a fire sign feel. They have that fire sign feel. They're very upfront about their emotions. They're very upfront about what they like, what they don't like. They are very communicative as well. So, I mean, there you go. As far as that's concerned, I think you run into this person. It's a pretty good thing. The Wheel of Fortune, you end up in a relationship with them. The Wheel of Fortune, what comes around, goes around, daily activities going around, looking pretty good. I think you do get in a relationship with them, and I think it's a pretty excited type thing as well. The Six of Pentacles points to that after a while, they get kind of lazy. They don't call back a lot. They're a bit distant and things like that. So it's more of a longer short term. Jen, hello. Sure. Toss it down, Jen. Link in the description for the PayPal. But, you know, have that longer feel to it. Instead, it has a shorter midterm feel to it. But I do think you meet somebody else. 2017 doesn't look, I mean, it looks like a reach. We can do it. We can do it, but it's just a big reach. It's just a big reach. So anyway, but you got somebody else coming, more of a karmic relationship from before. I think it's going to be pretty fun for you. All right. Will work open before August? You're still locked down. Meanwhile, everybody else is not. CM has the bad luck of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's check out a work reading with everyone's favorite, the Playful Heart Tarot. One of my things there. One of my things there. Well, Lotus, thank you again for your big support. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. You are awesome. All right. Let's check it out. CM, Crystal, I hope you get in there. I hope you get in there. I hope you get in there. All right. Let's check it out here for the building opening sometime before next year. Would be great. Would be great if we could go back to work before next year. I mean, I'm just saying. That would be highly convenient. That would be highly convenient. The rest of the world is open, but 2 states are locked down permanently, it seems. You never know. You never know. All right. Yeah, Raina's locked down as well. Raina's got that bad luck thing going. Jadalyn, hello. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So the 3 of Cups is sort of this work mates, work relationships. The 10 of Wands, the burden is removed. The mixture's there and you're able to get back to work. So if you're looking for a yes or no question, yes. Yes. It is going to open before August. We're looking at that. It's a pretty positive sign there. The Magician, the master of the tools, the ability to get to work, the ability to go to work and do things productive, the ability to finally be free. Temperance, things mixing again, people mixing together. And you see that with the 3 of Cups as well, that mixture there, the good news. The 10 of Wands, the being heavily burdened, there's a relief. I just got an idea for my 10 of Wands. Oh, this is going to be so good. Jen, if you're on your phone, super chat $sign is right there. Right there, Jen. If you don't have it there, go to the link in the description. There's a PayPal. There you go. I want to skip, no worries. Lindsay, did you make a donation? Let me know, Lindsay. Let's see. I got a $4 payment. Let me know who did the $4. I appreciate you. All right. So, Lindsay, you're next. Lindsay, you're next. Lindsay, hello, you're next. You're good? You're good? You're not skipped? Lindsay, there's a lot of donations that coming in via the PayPal. So I'm mixing them in. We're going back and forth. So you weren't skipped. You're on the list. We got you next. You're coming up next. Okay. So 3 of Cups, yes, it's opening. We're getting back to the coworkers. The 10 of Wands, the burden is relieved. You're back there. We're good. And Temperance, everything's mixing together. The Magician, you're able to get back to work. So basically, yes. Jen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, when you get the PayPal mixed in, it's kind of confusing as far as the list goes. And putting the list on screen is something I want to do, but I'm not sure how to get that in without being just me typing for an hour type thing. Anyway, Lindsay, you're right here. All right. Would like to know if I should make the big move to Florida from Boston. All right. Everybody's getting out of Boston. Had somebody going from Boston to Texas in Houston. That would be a reality check. Houston traffic is no go. All right. Move to Florida. When I buy. We going to move to Florida? Is Florida a good place? I want to know. I do want to know. I think the Bonfire Tarot is going to have her back. The Bonfire Tarot is going to have her back here because I mean, that is such a good deck. I want to use that. I want to use the Waterfall. I'd like to use the Waterfall Tarot. The Waterfall Tarot. Look at those cards. That looks beautiful. I'm just saying. If you like that deck, it's on sale on Kickstarter. I made it. I drew all that garbage. I drew all that crap. If you like it, it's there. Link in the chat. All right. Waterfall Tarot. Okay. Moving. Everybody loves moving. Everybody loves to move. Not really. Actually, okay. I have a psych degree. I have a lot of garbage that I do. I have a psych degree. One of the things I do. Haiti, welcome. Good morning, Haiti. What is going on? What do you think about me now? Did you give him some bad news, Haiti, or did you throw down some reality, or what happened there, Haiti? What happened, Haiti? Sounded like he didn't want to kiss you because he got the COVID and all that stuff. All right. Thank you, Haiti. I appreciate you. All right. So Yeah, moving on the stressors of life, moving is like losing a family member. It's like right under that. I mean, that's pretty serious. That's pretty serious. So we're moving to Florida or not. The Seven of Swords says we are moving. We are moving. The Three of Swords says we need to plan better. We need to plan better. So basically the strategy is good. The strategy is good, but we need to plan it correctly. Here's the problem. We have this issue with planning. We have this issue with where to go. In other words, Florida looks okay. The Seven of Swords says we are moving. We are getting that stuff done. The King of Swords says that we almost have too much of a laser focus or a narrow focus on where we want to go, that we need to widen that out a bit. The Hanged Man, the enlightenment said he will come see me where I live. Okay. The Hangman, we have that enlightenment, but we have a different perspective. In other words, don't be laser focused on where we want to go. We have the area maybe in mind. Maybe we want to pick a different area. Maybe we want to keep shopping. So there's that feel of let's plan it better. And the King of Swords is sort of this planning person. It's sort of this almost like a military or very, very ardent person as far as that is concerned. So you want to get that feel there with the King of Swords. And again, we need to expand our range. We need to look for different places, and we need to come to a variety of choices, because the choice you're making now, the choice you're leaning for now, may not be the optimal one. That's basically what it's saying. Well, you may not have an optimal choice in mind. Your focus may be not that good. The Moon says that you do move. The Moon and the Wheel of Fortune talk about moving, getting those things done, because both of those are cyclic cards. In other words, cycles. The Moon cycles. What comes around goes around. In the Wheel of Fortune, we got the cycles. And that points us to being settled down in the destination. So you do move. Seven of Swords, a movement card. Seven of Swords is a great movement card because we're picking up stuff. We're picking up the swords. We're dragging them to a new location. It talks about theft and stealing, but when we're talking about moving, we're dragging those to a new location. And that's good. That's good. So we definitely have the move there. And the Three of Swords says, again, watch what you do. Watch what you do. Do a little more research. Like sometimes when I'm shopping for apartments, right? I'll go there. I'm not saying go there. I'm not suggesting you do any of these things. But when I shop for apartments, sometimes I'll go there or look on Google Maps and find out what is the nearest grocery store? What's the nearest convenience store? Where are things? What does the traffic look like at 5 o'clock? You don't have to visit. You can do all this on Google Maps. You can get a very good idea of how traffic flows, how things are going to be at the times that you're going to the stores, at the times you're going out to a bar. What kind of things do we have around there that I enjoy? What kind of shops do I have that I would enjoy? So do the planning, over plan it. I think that's going to be beneficial for you, because what you have in mind right now may not be optimal, and you may need to do the additional, the legwork on Google Maps to figure out some of these details. Look up the crime statistics. Go on the police site for that city. Let's see. Lindsay, the best advice I can give you in the history of mankind. Everybody else listen to this too. If you're thinking about moving to a location, get on Facebook and go to that city's Facebook group and join it. Say, I'm thinking about moving there, and join that group and watch what they say. A lot of times you'll get on these groups for a city and it'll be people complaining about crime all the time. People love to whine on Facebook, and that's good for you, because if they start posting pictures of their cars getting broken into, their houses getting broken into, that may not be the city for you. And if they isolate an area that's heavily crime ridden, that may not be the area for you. Save yourself a lot of time. Save yourself a lot of time and get on those Facebook groups about where you're going to move to. And that will tell you everything about that city very quickly. Very quickly. Okay. All right. Let's hop to Poppy. I know there's a long reading. Sorry about that. But I'm passionate about moving. I move around a lot, so I'm passionate about that. I love that stuff. All right. Sun card. Sun card hates that. Victorian romantic. Why can't I trust ATH? Why can't I trust ATH? Let's try that out. Whoa, sorry about that. Waterfall Tarot spam today. It's pure spam today. Let's get down. Let's get down with the good stuff today. Let's get down with that and check out the black and white Hermetic Tarot. There you go. Why can't you trust them? What's wrong with them? I just said you can't trust them, but I did say entertainment purposes only. I did say entertainment purposes only. All right. Why can't I trust them? Let's see. We'll find out. Poppy, it is your turn. It is your turn, Poppy. But I messed up the order. Poppy, it's hectic this morning. Poppy, you're next. Poppy, you're next. You're on target, Poppy. You know. Poppy knows. You know. All right. Poppy, you are next. I flipped it around. I flipped it around. I didn't skip you. Coming back. Coming back, Poppy. All right. Talking about your future marriage, Poppy. We're coming back to that. Okay. Will I be able to trust ATH? I said no. I said no. Now, we want to know why. We want to know what's going on with all of that. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Wands. One of the factors here is that it's almost like that they're unreliable. We have false promises. We have false promises. We have other things that are sort of there. We have a bit of that false promise there. It's almost like they don't follow up well. Sadie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What is your question, Sadie? I got your on the list. You're on the list after, let's see, after MFK. So we got MFK, Poppy, Sadie, Jadalyn, and Jen. We're good. We're good. All right. They don't follow up. We have false promises. We have a lack of follow-up. We have it's almost like that. I'm going to do this, and then I don't do that. I'm going to do this, but then I don't do that. So we have this mixture, this weird mix with that stuff. And the Eight of Swords says that that's the way they do things sometimes. Eight of Swords, they feel trapped. They feel like they're in a situation where they have to sort of wrangle out of it, you know? We have to wrangle out of it a bit. And it's one of those things where they just feel like that's the way that they're going to be able to do that. And the Knight of Pentacles, they don't keep the promises. They don't follow up. But they are pretty passionate about some things. The Queen of Cups, they have that passion about some things. They're all excited about it. And then they just don't follow up. We have issues getting that followed up. The Three of Wands as well. They're always moving on to something else. So maybe we have a bit of abandonment of promises. We have a bit of abandonment of ideas. They have these ideas. They have these nice things, but they sort of abandon it. So it seems like, again, what they say and what they do is heavily disconnected. We see this through the thing. Heavily disconnected, what they say and what they do. And that's going to be a problem. That could be a problem. So there's basically why the trust could not be there and whatnot. But there you go. There you go. So that's pretty much it as far as not trusting. And that's kind of a problem. If somebody says they're going to be there at 5 o'clock, they're not there. What's going on? Somebody says they have these good ideas. Somebody says things are going on and they're not going on. You know, never know what you're going to do. Poppy, you're next here. Future marriage. How will it be? Hopefully we get good cards. That'd be depressing if we go to a future marriage and it's all bad cards. Oh, so we'll avoid the Thoth, that's for sure. We'll avoid the Thoth for this one. Go the Gilded. I have so many people ask me about these cards. Dallas, hello. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Bath and Body Works says your items have shipped. I ordered that a month ago. I ordered that stuff a month ago. Man, why isn't their store open? Why doesn't Bath and Body Works just open the store? So I can walk in, I can get this stuff, and I can walk out. But no, I got to order it online and wait a month. Poppy says, bring it on. Poppy's like, I'll take bad news. Bring it on. I have no problem with that. And the tarot says, I have good news for you. See? Poppy was all concerned, made that joke. We had all of that stuff, you know. Had all of that stuff. So here's how thick they are. Everybody asks. That's a good flop. That's a good flop. That's a lot of movement. It's not thick. It's not thick, but it's not thin. This is why my cards are going to be a hell of a lot thicker than this. I'm just saying. It's going to be a lot thicker than that. It's a lot thicker than that. Lindsay, thank you for your follow-up. I appreciate that. It's a lot thicker than that. My cards, I mean, I'm just saying, my cards, look at the movement on mine. Look, they're moving like a half a centimeter. I'm just saying, that's what yours is going to look like. All right, why am I on this tangent? Why am I on this tangent? Everyone's waiting. Wheel of Fortune, they're not good at marriage. I mean, they're okay. They're not good at marriage. They're very focused on what they're focused on. Marriage is sort of a sideline. Marriage is sort of a sideline thing for this person. It's like, I mean, I'll take the marriage. I'll take it, you know? I'll take it. The Wheel of Fortune, they're not good at day-to-day marriage activities. I think they're good at the romance part. I think they're good at the love part. I think things go well with that. But as far as the day-to-day activities, they have problems getting that normalized. They like change. They like difference. And that's where they sort of roll with that. The Nine of Swords pointed towards this nightmare and stuff like that. I think they're coming out of a phase of their life that they really didn't enjoy at all. They really didn't enjoy at all. And they're trying to sort of cope with that. You're going to have to do a bit of counseling, unfortunately, to get this person back to normal, you know? And part of that is sort of just, I mean, either they have some medications that they're on that are affecting them in a negative way, or we have a bunch of things that are sort of using and abusing their mind, sort of thing. So you're gonna have to sort of deal with that. A bit of the counseling aspect is going to come in there. That's okay. That's part of life, but they are on some medications, man. You need to figure out what this person's medications are. Number one priority. You need to figure out what meds they're on. That's going to be very important. The world says it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, though. Don't freak out. Don't panic. You know, let things slide. It's going to be okay. The world says things are going to work out. Don't think it's going to be a bad marriage. You just have a couple of challenges with the medications, with where they're coming from, with the unreliability that they have sometimes. I think that's going to be okay. But the Queen of Wands says that marriage is kind of a second place to life for them. They want their thing going. And marriage is nice, but it's going to have to fit in with their life, with their schedule type thing. I'm not saying that they are selfish. I'm just saying that they're very focused on what they are focused on. And some people could label that narcissistic. I don't really think so. I think that they have these big plans, and that's what you kind of want, right? You want somebody with big plans. You want somebody that's not going to constantly be leaning on you for entertainment. You know, like, here, come entertain me. I need your entertainment. Those people are annoying. You want somebody who has their own life and can incorporate it with your life. And that is going to be something that works with them. And I think that's going to be great there. So it works pretty good. All right. So we're going to have to incorporate Leslie in here. We're going to do Leslie after Jadalyn. We have Jadalyn, Leslie, Jen, Haiti, and Lindsay. Just a thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. All right. Jadalyn, Leslie, Jen, and Haiti. So we'll check that out. We'll start that out with Jadalyn. Will me and Ronnie get back together in August? I hope so. Jalen, JP, R, and I get back together. Get back together. Sounds like a busy person. Indeed. All right. What do we want to do for this? We did the Victorian Romantic. Got a busy day today. We'll do the Slow Tarot. Slow Tarot is going to be all right. Hop out to that love screen. Everyone loves the love screen. We'll check that out and see if you're going to get back together. Just like the song, are we going to get back together? We'll hop to Leslie's question, then do Jen and Haiti, and we'll be out of here. We will be out of here. We have a fantastic day today for sure. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm making the news program. I'm doing art. I'm doing the Four of Cups. Okay, Let me know what you like about this idea here. The Four of Cups. You know, the dude sitting there, he's being offered the cup from the cloud. You know, he's like, they're offering him the cup. They're like, here, have a cup. And he's sitting there, he looks all upset. Instead of the hand coming out of the cloud, it's going to be a fishing pole. So the fishing pole is going to be coming out here, and it's going to have a fishing line, and the cup is going to be hanging. And he's going to be over here all upset. But the hanging cup from a fishing pole. So that gets you this idea of maybe you're being lured into something. Maybe they're fishing. Maybe you're being lured into taking that cup. It could be something you don't want. It could be something you're being tricked. So I like the twist on that about the fishing line. Hey, let me know what you think. All right, let's go for cups. Speaking of cups, the Ace of Cups, that points to pretty much getting back together. It does. The Hierophant points to getting back together as well. Looks like the one character from Mario Kart. I'm not sure. Throw a cup on his head. That's right. Just assault him with the cup. There you go. The Queen of Wands says that it's almost like it's delayed. I think yes. You want a yes or no question, then will you and Ronnie be getting back together in August? The Ace of Cups says yes. Ace of Cups says yes. That is a start or a beginning of something romantic, start beginning of a love, of a connection. And that being the first card says yes. And now it twists into the rest of the reading. The Queen of Wands points to that you get back together, but it's almost like you lose interest for some reason. Not really, you don't totally lose interest, but there's something not right. There's something not right. Have you ever seen the X-Files episode to where that the genie resurrects this guy and he's really weird? You know, he's like an undead person. And the guy is like a Will Sasso. You remember him? So Will Sasso is in there. He's like, dude, he's not right. He's not right. So that's how you feel. You resurrected him, but he's not right. Something's not right. Something doesn't feel right. The Queen of Wands, we have a bit of a issue as far as that's concerned. The Six of Coins as well. You have to work a lot. You have to work a lot to keep this alive. And now you're thinking, okay, I'm working a lot to keep this alive. The honeymoon period's over. Something's not quite right. The Hierophant says you have to come to a decision at that point and figure out, do I want to continue this? Do I want to go forth with this? Is this something that I'm truly interested in? You have to sort of make that decision. But again, go watch the episode of the X-Files, season 7. It's called J. Suet or something. It's the genie episode. And when Will Sasso gets his brother resurrected and the brother is sitting on the other side of the table eating cereal. No, he's eating cereal and the brother is sitting there and he's like, he's not right. Something's not right. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Anyway, X-Files. Man, I love that. I love that. Sunset, hello. What is going on? What is your husband going to be like? Well, there you go. All right, we're throwing back. We're throwing back to Leslie. And I did not write Leslie's question down. So we're going to have to scroll. We're going to have to scroll. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. We're finding Leslie's question and trying to figure out what that is. Trying to figure out what that is because I didn't write it down because I didn't quite know it would be this busy. I didn't know it would be this busy. And let's see, is it Sadie or Leslie? Sadie was homeschool the youngest son. All right. Sadie is about the homeschool, and then Leslie is something. Okay, Sadie and Leslie. Still scrolling for Leslie, homeschool. There's a lot of chat. There's a lot of chat indeed. All right. Let's see. I don't see Leslie. Is Leslie Sadie? Is that Sadie? Is that Leslie? I don't know. Leslie, repeat your question. For now, we'll hop to Sadie. Sadie, homeschool. Is homeschool a good option? It might be in the current sort of unusual space that we're at. Unusual space that we're at. We can throw down a bit of Rosetta Tarot on this and check it out. It is a busy thing. X-Files not my thing. I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah, don't buy from overseas. Don't buy anything right now. This is my Bath and Body Works took a month to get to me. Raina, your Bath and Body Works did not ship. It did not ship at all, or what happened? Anyway, I don't know if Leslie is Sadie. Let me know if they're totally different. So got Lotus and all that stuff. Move that out because that is not the tarot we're using. There we go. Homeschool could be a good option with the current environment. That's for sure. With the current environment, it could be a good option. Prince of Wands, the Magus, the Chariot, and the Abundance. For you, it doesn't look like a good option, though. Doesn't look like there's a challenge. We look like we're quite challenged to get that up and running. I think the problem is getting it up and running. I think the paperwork, the amount of effort, the amount of stuff that is involved, the red tape, and all of that looks like that it could be definitely challenging for you. The Three of Cups, it's almost like that they sort of need that school environment. They sort of need their friends. They need that socialization, it seems. And the Three of Cups being reversed, they're not getting that socialization, and we're having issues getting that started and getting that running. The Magus as well, they're just not learning as much. It seems that we have a lot of red tape. We sort of realize that with the red tape here. There's a lot to get it working. And Bath and Body Works stock up on soap. It takes a month for them to ship mine. I'm just saying. And they did ship part of mine, and it was exploded all in the box. So they're having some issues. Really wish I could just walk in the store, curbside service, anything like that. But basically, homeschool looks challenging. The paperwork, the lack of socialization, the Three of Cups being reversed. The Magus being reversed, in other words, I'm not learning as much. I'm trying, but I'm not learning as much as I want to. The Prince of Wands, again, the paperwork, the red tape is challenging. The Chariot basically says don't do it. The Chariot says don't do it. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. But the Chariot being upside down means don't take this activity. Don't get in the Chariot and ride into this path. You could have a lot of problems getting there. But, I mean, the Chariot upside down sort of gives that feeling of maybe not the best thing. I'm not saying eliminating entirely. I'm saying that you could have some issues getting that full speed. Could have some issues getting that full speed. Jen. What is going on, Jen? I appreciate you. Jen, you're amazing. JL, Will T, forgive me. And we get back together. Get back together. Will they forgive me? Will they forgive me? Let's hop out of here. Go back to the regular screen. And while we're there, let's check out. We're actually running out of tarot. We have so many readings. Okay, let's check out this one. This one is not that. This is one of my favorites. If you have been around for the whole 11 years that I've been doing this, if you've been around for 11 years, you know that this was my very popular deck back in the day. Back in the day. I've been buying fancy soaps from Etsy lately. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Better than Bath and Body Works. Taking so long. Why do they take so long? I love their store. I usually walk into the store and I get my 6 for 40 or whatever the sale is, and I'll leave. And if they had curbside service like they do at Best Buy, that would be fantastic, but they don't. I can sort of understand why they're not open in the store, though, because that is a very small store. And trying to keep people 6 feet apart, good luck. Good luck. So I kind of understand where they're coming from there. All right. No juices in this deck. Okay. So, Jen, will the Taurus forgive me? And will we get back together? I mean, we sort of have this feel that there's a lot of challenges with this. One of which is that it's almost like that you're not in a position to where you're ready for it. It sounds like that you could be a bit of a a bit still upset. You could be still kind of... Leslie is Sadie. All right. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate you. All right. So it sounds like you're still stuck. We're still stuck in some respects, Jen, there. Do you want them to forgive you? Do you want to get back together right now, the way they are right now? Or do you need sort of a cool down period? It seems that you haven't given it enough cool down period. And that could be challenging for you. It could be challenging for you because you're sort of coming in. You don't know sort of where it's going to happen. You don't know what is going to occur from this. And we have a lot of great cards that are upside down. This is a beautiful, beautiful card talking all about that reuniting, getting together, sharing emotion, sharing things together. We could have a lot of that, but we don't. It's reversed, and we have some blockages from that. So, I mean, there you go. And so there you go with the sort of difficulties getting that. We also have the success card, the Lord of Success. So Sadie, I did do your reading just a minute ago. Let me know how you liked it or whatnot. Okay, the Leslie, the Sadie. Okay, but yeah. So the Six of Wands reversed points to it's going to be challenging to get started. It's going to be challenging to get going. So will they forgive you? I think that overall they'll forgive you, but we need a break. We need some time. We need some cool down time as far as that's concerned. We still have things locked away that need to be worked out. We still have things that need to be figured out before this gets going, before this gets going 100%. Before this gets going 100%. So again, it doesn't look good. I don't see a lot of positive with that as far as that. It looks like we need a cool down period and then maybe try it from there. And then maybe try it from there. But yeah, let me check that out. All right. So let's see. Raphael, what does he think about me now? All right. We have the Raphael kissed me on the cheek for HG. Kissed me on the cheek. Said something about COVID. Didn't have it 100%. We need to figure out what this is going on. We'll do that with the Shadowlands. Everybody's favorite. Well, maybe not everybody's. Maybe not everybody's. All right. Yeah, there you go, Wolf. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Here we go with that. With the mixture of shuffling ASMR. Shuffling ASMR. There we go. All right. Yep, it's a tarot reading. Sadie, it's a tarot reading. And I'm just telling you what it said. And, you know, entertainment purposes only. You got to make your own decisions type of thing. But this is as far as that goes. This is as far as that goes. Magician reverse, the 3 reverse. We had a lot of indicators that it's going to be challenging. And, you know, but you got to do what you got to do. Overall, at the end of the day, you do what you got to do. So he kissed me on the cheek, the Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. You know, the 7 of Wands, we still have that defensive. That's actually interesting that we have the 7 of Swords again, because I do believe you have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands again, because I do believe you have the 7 of Wands before. There's still that defensive feel to the whole thing. We're being defensive. They're being defensive against it. It's like they're not ready to move 100% forward quite yet, or they're nervous about your reaction, or they're nervous about the whole thing, or they're taking it way too serious. You get this feel with that, right? The 8 of Swords, though, I think they're going to ease up and they're going to soften up over time, and it's going to be better. The 8 of Pentacles, they're not working at it to get it fixed. They're not doing what they need to do to get it fixed. So you have some difficulty, some delays with that. But the Queen of Swords ultimately says that just sort of watch your reaction to it. Let it roll, let it ride, let it relax. And then, you know, go from there. Let it relax, let it roll, and then go from there and see how that's going to go. Because I think ultimately it works out okay, but there's a lot of awkwardness from A to B. A lot of awkward moments and you haven't even experienced all of them quite yet. So again, the Eight of Swords, they do come out of their shell a bit. They do warm up. They do get the feelings back, but they're not really working hard at it right now. So we do have some difficulty with this. You're going to keep having these awkward moments, but at the end of the day, just relax, roll with it, and see where it goes. Relax and roll with it and see where it goes. But yeah, the awkwardness is real. The awkwardness is a thing for sure. All right, last reading, ending soon screen here. There we go. Sunset Melodies, SM wants to know, what's my husband going to be like? Check it out. SM? What is the husband going to be like? It would be cool if you have PayPal. I do. PayPal is in the description, but we are ending soon. Okay. Check that out. Oh, you know, the Dark Mansion. Dark Mansion would be all right for this. I love some Dark Mansion. I do. It is a very busy Saturday morning. Normally, Saturday mornings are relaxed. I'm here tomorrow morning too. If you're new here and you're like, my God, it's busy. Normally it's not. It normally is pretty relaxed. Mornings are pretty relaxed. Evenings are pretty hectic, but mornings are pretty relaxed. But this morning, everybody has some questions, and that's awesome. That's awesome. I had fun this morning. I had fun. We're going to run out after this and have me some breakfast and do some art and check all of that stuff out after we turn these cards correct. All right. So what is the husband going to be like? Going to be a good husband, bad husband, very communicative husband. Sort of like this air sign feel to them, where they like the communication. They like open communication. They like things to go smooth. They want to tell you what they think. They want to tell you, and they want to hear what you think as well. They're very good with communication. The Nine of Cups, though, they've had previous relationships that may be still active. It's going to be difficult to drag them away from the previous relationships. The type of person, they have the pictures still. I have for breakfast. They have the pictures still. They have the memories of all these previous relationships. You have to drag them out of it. You have to drag them out of it. They're also kind of boring in some respects. The Wheel of Fortune, they like the day-to-day activities. They're good with day-to-day stuff. Dragging them out of that comfort zone, a bit of an introvert, I got to say, a bit of an introvert, dragging them out of the comfort zone, pulling them away, pulling them away from that comfort zone is sometimes challenging. But you can do it. But yeah, they really lean on that comfort zone. You have to sort of slap them out of it and get them back into the real world as well. The Four of Swords says that they want to take their time. They want to take it relaxed. So if you're trying to rush into marriage, they may not be too interested in it. Maybe it's because of all the previous relationships, maybe all of that stuff. But the Four of Swords says they're pretty relaxed about stuff. They're not going to be in a hurry to get married. They're not going to be in a hurry for big commitments. They're sort of relaxed. Again, a bit of the introvert, leaning on the comfort zone, introvert. It's going to be hard to get them out of the house. Probably good with, hanging out, watching some TV, chilling out, reading a book, sitting around doing art or whatever their hobbies are type thing. After work, they want to relax. So again, drag it out, drag them out and get them into something new and different and interesting. It's going to be an air sign. So they're very good at communicating and talking. It really leaning on an INTP. If you don't know what an INTP is, go look it up. INTP personality really sounds like this person. Go look up INTP, and that's going to be sort of your key there, and look them up. They have a lot of discussion, a lot of plans. They never do any of them. So it's a weird combo. Myers-Briggs personality, by the way, is where that comes from. So look at them, and there you go. That's your personality type. And a lot of reading on there, some good, some bad. Some good, some bad. They're great at showing up for work. they're bad at getting started on stuff they need to be doing. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you tonight and tomorrow morning. So thank you all for a very active and busy stream. If I missed your question, because we had a ton, if I missed your question, just outright missed it and you paid, email me at the email address in the description, and we will get you fixed up. We will get you fixed up. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.